Hi, it's Tiffany Williams, and I'm here to help you make your new distributor successful. So you've got a new distributor. That is worth celebrating. So pat yourself on the back, and then let's get started. It's really important, the very first, most important thing that you can do is meet with your new distributor face to face. And I know sometimes that feels a little bit awkward because you might not know them very well. Maybe they're a friend of a friend, and maybe you're a little bit of an introvert. I know I can be introverted, but I have found that it is extremely important for you to meet face to face with that new distributor right away. Don't wait a week. Meet right away. And sometimes you have to meet by Skype or phone. Let's say they're overseas or they're in another state, and that's okay. But face-to-face is always best. And here's why. You want your distributor to feel 100% connected to you. You need to be there to listen, to hear their concerns, and to speak to that. And it's really important for you also to share your excitement and your enthusiasm about the business, because the enthusiasm is really what's going to set that distributor off on the course of success. This is not a time for you to bring your frustrations or things that have not gone well for you to the table. This is the time for you to celebrate your successes and to share the times that things have gone really well and what you love about the business. That's what you do at this very first meeting. Okay? Now, while you're at the meeting, this is actually when I sit down and have the distributor sign up. I have them sign up right then and there. And then I spend the rest of the time chatting with them, telling them how excited I am for them, listening, and then also doing a few more things. So while you're there at that initial meeting with them, the first thing that I like to do is I like to help my distributor sign up for their virtual office and change the name for their Juice Plus customer-facing website. As you know, that Juice Plus website usually has initials and numbers next to it when you initially get the website, but I like to help the new distributor figure out how to put their name, .juiceplus.com, on their Juice Plus website so they can start giving it to customers immediately. Also, I like to help my new distributors sign up for their virtual office. It's really easy. They should get an email almost immediately after you sign them up as a distributor. And so I just help them check that email, go through the process with them, clicking on some links, signing up for the virtual office. It's easy. But I do that for them because sometimes they need a little bit of extra help. And it's good for you to make sure that they're doing it right. The next thing I do is I do a quick walkthrough of the virtual office with my new distributor. The virtual office can be a little bit confusing, so I try to walk through it with them right away. The first thing that I do is I show them the heading that says My Current Month, and I explain to them about how the number, the PVC point number that's going to be on that particular part of the website, is not the promo PVC that goes towards your fast tracking to direct distributor or virtual franchisee. But the PVC that's going to be on that section of the virtual office is your monthly PVC, which is the promo PVC divided by 4, okay, and put on that section of My Current Month. If you need questions, talk to me about it or talk to your sponsor. Next, we've got the tools section. That's a really important thing for the new distributor to find out about right away. They can click on tools, go to Juice Plus materials, look at brochures, they can look at studies that have been done, they can print stuff off for potential customers. That is awesome. Also, I show them exactly how to make a sale, how to add a sale, and I show them the difference between making a regular Juice Plus order and making a children's health study order. My very first order was a children's health study order, and I did it wrong because I went to the Juice Plus sale instead of children's health study sale, so I tried to help other people avoid that mistake. Another important thing to do while you're at that initial face-to-face meeting with your new distributor is to go through the Juice Plus website with them. Make sure that they've changed it to their name, .juiceplus.com, and then walk through just a really quick 1 or 2 minute walkthrough with them about what really cool features are on that website, and get them passionate about the gold mine that that website is so they can use it to the full potential. Okay? The first thing that you want to show them is that 4-minute video at the very bottom right-hand corner of the Juice Plus website that's called Juice Plus, the next best thing. That's the website that they want to refer new potential customers to immediately when a new potential customer says, I'm interested in Juice Plus, can you give me more information? Have them go straight to, tell your new distributor to have the new customer go to their website and look at the bottom right for that short video. And that's a really, really great place to start in making sales, because that video will convince anybody to buy Juice Plus. The next thing that you want to show them that's on their website is the page that has all of the Juice Plus studies that have been done, and there's even a link to share just a little snippet, just a really brief synopsis of what the study actually found. So that's a really good place to show your new distributors how they can show their potential customers the information about the studies that have been done on Juice Plus. And lastly, there is a link at the very top to a page that has like 20 doctors on there giving a 1-minute talk about why they love Juice Plus and why they recommend it to their patients. So that is a really great place to just show your new distributor, look, you've got all these short videos you can pass along to potential customers. Also, don't forget to tell your new distributor that they also have a Tower Garden website. It should be their name.towergarden.com, and show them the Tower Garden website really quick. It's really easy. There's a really cool video right as you click on the home page, and there's a lot of good information on that video as well. On that website as well. I've actually printed off and made a new distributor packet that I hand the new distributor during that initial meeting. It's actual hard copies of a bunch of different documents that I'm about to go over with you. And I used to email these to people, but I've found that people are a lot more likely to actually read something that you give them a hard copy of and then go over it with them at that initial meeting than they would be if you were to email it to them. Then they'd have to download the document and read it themselves. You want to make sure that they understand all this good information right off the bat. So inside my new distributor packet, I have a bunch of documents. You are welcome to change this up however you want, but this is what has worked for me. The first thing I put in is the 2014 pricing document, which has the number of promo PVC that you get for each one of our products. It also says the pricing for each one of our products, and it has a good long list of every single one of our products. So this page kills a lot of birds with one stone. You're explaining each one of our products to the new distributor. You're telling them all about PVC points, what they are, how many you get per product, and you're talking to them about the pricing of each of the different products. The next sheet that I have in there, well, let's go over that in a minute. The next sheet that I like to have in there is the Healthy Living Plan document. And this is, I explain to them about fast tracking, why it's important, and I give them a brief description of the Healthy Living Plan. I explain it's only 500 PVC points, which is really easy. I make everything super positive. I also explain the 2000 Plus plan. You can find all these documents on your virtual office, by the way. I talk to them about the 2000 Plus plan, about the importance of gaining distributors on your team. I remind them that if they have their 500 points from the HLP plan, and then they get 3 distributors under them, all 3 of them have 500 points, you are already there. And then you get your $250 bonus, and you start making all kinds more commission and bonuses. Also, I have a copy of the compensation plan in my new distributor packet. This is important. It's great for the new distributor to be able to look at why it's important to fast track and how great it is when you start as a new dealer and you quickly work your way up. You're going to make quite a bit more money. You make bonus money. And I even encourage them to try to go for NMD, which might sound crazy to them at first, but I really tell them it's possible. Imagine how your life could change. One thing I don't do is I really don't focus in this initial meeting on details. I don't even tell them really what it takes to get from level to level, because that can be super overwhelming. I just tell them a real quick, hey, you really want to give it a 2-month try to get to virtual franchisee. Once you're at virtual franchisee, man, you're making 14% commission, and you're able to get, the 5% performance bonus, and you've got a $250 bonus, and all those things. I just make it positive. I do not spend time on details unless they ask. Some people want to know that stuff. I also make sure that I tell them about our new product, the nutrition bars. I tell them how many PVC points that they get and why the nutrition bars are so awesome. I spend some time talking about the Juice Plus effect. I make sure that they understand that after 3 months, customers get free product if they fill out the Juice Plus effect survey. I also show them the 2000 Plus planner tracker. I tell them it's really important. This says 10-110 because this is the old version, but the 2000 plus one is on your virtual office. And I show them the importance of keeping track of all your own promo PVC yourself because the website is a little bit confusing. I make sure that I tell them something about the Children's Health Study. You can put a brochure about it in here. I just have the registration form just to remind myself to tell them about the Children's Health Study and the benefits of that. I put in my favorite document about Juice Plus. It's the 16 years of clinical evidence document. You can find that on your virtual office. I print that out for them. It's awesome. It's such a great way for a new distributor to really learn everything that has been found about Juice Plus through all the clinical studies. And I also put information about the Transform 30, which is our newest metabolic reboot, weight loss, get healthy in 30 days plan. Initial meeting, I usually try to give my new distributors some homework. I send them 3 videos to watch, and I tell them it's really important that they watch these videos. I used to make excuses for the fact that the videos were 10 to 15 minutes long, but I found that it's more motivating to tell somebody, hey, this video is 15 minutes long, but this will change your business. This will give you more sales after watching this video, so it's really important that you watch it. So I really encourage them to watch it. The first video that I give them is my sales training video that I recorded myself. If you need to know where to find that, just let me know. I can give you the link. The second video that I give them, you can Google it. It's a YouTube video, and it's called 4 Doctors Speak Out. It's a little bit dated, so you might laugh about the clothes, but it is compelling. It's really important for your new distributor to get passionate about the product. I mean, that is the most important thing, and it's your job as their sponsor to give them the tools that they need to get passionate and to learn a lot more about the product. So that video is important. It's really important for them to watch. I mean, it's ideal if you could even watch it with them, but if you can't, just pass it along. The third video is, you can Google it as well, and it's called Juice Plus Bridging the Gap, or it might be called Bridge the Gap. But it's also about 10 minutes long. It's a wonderful and very compelling video that has, I think, 6 doctors on it that talk about the importance of Juice Plus. So again, it's really important. It's your job as their sponsor to make sure that they're finding out easy access to information about Juice Plus so they can learn all about it and get really passionate about it. And your homework as the sponsor of the new distributor after leaving that meeting is to find a time that works for both Lisa and your new distributor, or me and your new distributor, to have a 3-way call with you in the next few days after that meeting. Because if you hear someone's story who has been successful in the Juice Plus business, like Lisa, who's National Marketing Director, it really starts the new distributor off on the right foot to know that that is indeed possible. The last thing to do after that initial meeting with the distributor is to make sure that you sign them up on my Juice Plus Facebook page. There's a lot of encouragement that I dole out almost every day, along with all kinds of really important information about Juice Plus. So it's great for them to be signed up on that page and for you to tell them to check it. I like to think of that first month as the make it or break it month for that new distributor. Think about it. They've just started their own new business. They're scared about it. They don't know if they're going to be able to make any sales. So for you as their sponsor, it's very important for you to keep tabs on that distributor during that whole first crucial month. During the first week, I usually try to connect with my new distributors once a day or once every other day. It doesn't have to be a long connection. It can be a text, a phone call, a quick email, but it's really important for them to feel loved, listened to, and accepted by you. So when you connect with them, don't say anything like, have you made enough sales, or you realize you need to be starting to make some sales, or anything like that. Don't put pressure on them. That's the last thing they want. Just encourage them. Tell them you're doing a great job. Say, I'm so glad you watched that video. Isn't Juice Plus just the best product? Also, ask them, is there anything I can do? Do you have any questions? Do you need any help from me? Make yourself really available to them during that first week. During weeks 2 through 4 of that first month, same thing. I connect with my new distributors at least 3 times during those next 3 weeks. Again, you're wanting them to feel that you're partnering with them in this. They are not left alone. You're there to help them with whatever it is that they need. You're there as potentially their main source of encouragement. Think about that. You might be their main source of encouragement. So that's why that voice of encouragement needs to ring loud and clear that first month. Next, you also want to be really cognizant of their fast track goals. Talk to them about that. Make sure that they understand when the first 30 days ends and the next 30 days, the total of 60 days, ends. Try to keep tabs on that and remind them about that in a non-pressure way. Lastly, you're going to want to set up 2 more meetings at least with them in that first crucial month. The initial meeting that we've already talked about was the first meeting, and then 2 more meetings. The second one is you want to meet with the new distributor to come up with a game plan. You sit down, you put your thinking caps on, and you both try to figure out, okay, how can we make you successful from the get-go? Who do you know that you could try to potentially naturally bring up Juice Plus with? You can show them my sales video at this point. You talk through all of their potentials, and you even figure out, do we want to have an event? Do we want to do whatever it is that you want to do? Make sure that they feel comfortable, that it's going to work for their particular personality. Their personality might be totally different than yours. So listen and gather clues about how they are going to be successful from what they tell you, and then figure out a game plan together. It's really a great idea for both of you to just be creative. Throw out ideas even if they're crazy, and if they are, you can laugh and say, well, that was a dumb idea. But the more ideas, the better. Sometimes people get stuck when sales aren't happening, and they just feel like, forget it, they throw in the towel. But if you just keep coming up with new ideas, well, maybe we need to try this kind of event, or maybe we need to approach this business, or maybe we need to approach this restaurant, or, oh my goodness, I forgot that I'm really closely connected to my chiropractor or my doctor or whatever it is. Come up with all kinds of good ideas. Make a game plan. The next meeting that you want to have with your new distributor, again, this is a face-to-face meeting if possible, is in week 2 or 3 at the latest. And this is the meeting where you talk through all of your new distributor's potential customers, and you and your new distributor try to figure out a game plan to try to seal those deals. So, usually what I do is I just remind my new distributor that relationship is most important, and if it doesn't feel like they're going to be able to close those deals naturally without pushing a relationship too far, then I sometimes say, well, maybe we should wait on that one. But if it's possible to close any of these other deals that they, maybe they've talked to like 10 different people about Juice Plus, I go over each person that they've talked to, and I try to figure out a way to help them close that deal. In closing, 3 things: connection with your new distributor, encouragement, and partnership. If you've got those 3 things down, that distributor has a huge chance of being successful. And then so do you.